Okay, just started a match with a short stacker. Let's test him and see where we're at. Okay. Let's see what we fluff here. We don't fluff anything. This is the beginning of the match, so I don't think I'm going to raise him. No, I am going to test and raise him as a pure bluff just to see what this guy does. I am going to bluff at this again and see. Okay. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm giving up, and it's a pure bluff, and he has a king. Okay. So I'm showing him that I can bluff. We're gonna make him remember that, and the next thing I'm gonna do is value, right? Like after you've been caught on a bluff, what you need to do next is value, right? But at least, I mean, nobody's gonna fold to this. I don't know why I bet it that way. That was really weak. I don't have anything here. Guess it's gonna be a check. Huh. I don't think I can call, right? So maybe I should have bet. I mean, I had to. Yeah, I'm not doing very well right now. Need to get our head together. Need to have a plan. Need to c-bet more. 7-5. We're not that deep, but we're getting the right price, so we just need to flop a pair. Not flopping a pair. Okay, let's bet into him since he's given up. Okay, no more bluffing. Oh, ace, okay. Alright. I wouldn't have folded an ace there either. Alright, this is a hand where we could do something. 3, 4, 5. I am gonna continuation bet this hand. If he has an 8, good for you, sir. I'm taking a check. Maybe I should just I should have just started with a check. Should have just started with a check. Really? Now my 4 is gone? That is so lame. That is so lame. Okay, we're not bluffing. We can't bluff now. We cannot be bluffing right now. We should make him larger. We're gonna go for 3, 3.5 now. I have a 5, it's a complete check. Checking all the way down, and if you make a better hand, like an 8, good for you, sir. Maybe I should bet this and get called. Maybe I should bet this and get called. But what would he call me with? King high? Guess it's a bad bet. Yeah, no worse was gonna call me there, right? No worse was gonna call. Anything that called me just would have had me crushed. Let's see. We're not bluffing with this. We're value betting with this. All right. Let's see. Bet a little bit larger, since it is a bluff that I need him to fold. We can't have him not fold. What did he? Okay. Good bet, sir. And I am going to go ahead and fold because he hasn't been 3-betting me. Okay. Okay, we're going to try to flop well with this hand. And if we don't flop well, we are not going to do anything. This is a check down. Okay. We're going to check it on down, except he said he does not have a ace. And he's going to call me down because he thinks I'm bluffing. He thinks I'm up to my 8 deuce trick again. Wow. That was interesting. That was interesting. I don't know if that was him playing back at me for the 8 deuce. That's a very bad play. Does he have 6-7? Does he have 6-7? $8. Is my king still good? Is my king still good? My king may not be good anymore. Can't be stubborn. Cannot be stubborn. If I had the ace there, definitely a call, right? 7-8. Middling pair. He does fold to the 2.5. He does fold. I have a 3. I'm just going to be... Was he playing back at me with that king hand? He may have been. Oh, now I'm thinking I was bluffed because he thinks I was bluffing. 3 is definitely not a bet here. I mean, only ace high would call me. Him betting like this. Is he betting his ace high? 2.5. 4-6. I am going to look him up and see what he's doing. He makes the 10 at the end. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. $9. Need 8. 9 times 8, 72. Okay. This is where my bluffiness has to come in. Please have a hand. Please bet big. Please have a king. Please have a king. Good, got him. That's what we're doing. That's why we did what we did. That is exactly why we got perceived to be bluffy. That is exactly why. That's how you use your perception, people's perception of you, that they perceive you to be bluffing, and then they'll pay you off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5. I don't have anything here. I just have a backdoor flush draw, so I'm not going to get creative here. Now I have made a pair. I could start to be looking like I am bluffing. Okay, good. Alright, let's make a 3/4 pot bet and see what he does. Oh, okay, good hand, sir. Did not expect that. He was calling down with pot controlling tens. Alright, change gear again. So there's a perception that I'm bluffy, so I use that to stack him. Let's see if we can make another set. I need $8 on my return. This is a strictly check call line. I hope he just has an ace high, and now he just needs a jack. So if he bets strong, I'm gonna have to get up. It's up to you, sir, what you want to do. You're saying you have a very strong hand. Okay, I'm changing gears. I'm not bluffing you. I'm gonna let you bluff me now. Let you aggress into me. This is for value. So he will fold to the $3 bet. So it looks like my value gonna have to be 3.5. I hate this stack sizing. Like, what are my implied odds here? It's so terrible. My implied odds are so terrible. At least I didn't make any draws. Do I bluff this ace? No, I'll let him bluff it. Right now my bluffs are not having any credibility. Right now it's the time when I have an ace and I check raise him and have him not believe me. Because right now the perception is that I'm a bluffer, and when you're perceived to be bluffing, you can't be bluffing. That's the paradox, right? If you're being perceived to be a bluffer, then what you really want to do is bet your value hands. And if you're perceived to be a nit, then you could, at certain points, try to... So I'm betting for value here. Whoa, I'm not going to go all in. $4? So $3 for bluffs, 3.5 for value, right? So I'm going to have to start typing this stuff in. Oh, see a flop for cheap. I have ace high. The flop did not hit him, huh? Okay, definitely a 4 is a good hand for that. Now I make a pair and I get to bluff the river, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna be... Wow, pocket pair, huh? Nice hand, sir. Nice pot controlling hand and just waiting for me to bluff. I see what's going on. He's waiting for me to bluff. So I really need to just be betting with my value hands, and occasionally like that 5 hand, still be betting as a bluff to show him that I'm betting with very weak hands. You know, this is a strict check down. If he doesn't have top pair, he's not gonna be betting strongly. Okay, this is where, do I check to him? Does he bet again? He doesn't have the tendency to bet. Do I bet 3/4 and have him make the perfect decision to fold? Okay, good. Alright, sir. Please perceive this to be a bluff. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Come again. All right, very nice. Very, very nice. See, I've changed gears. He doesn't know that I've changed gears. He does not know that I'm not betting as a bluff at this moment. I'm betting for value. So it's always good whether you get caught or not. As a bluff, you just adjust accordingly, right? I'm not gonna make him suspicious by raising to 7. Or, 7 would help him make the decision. 6 is at the middle part where he can't tell if I'm bluffing or not. Like maybe I should bluff this hand, right? No, what I should have done was bluff like a 2-4. Bluff like a 2-4 for $7, and then with the ace king raise to like 6.5, and have the 2-4 bluff come first before I set up the ace king bluff. Nice and cheap flop. I'm not going to be bluffing the ace, am I? No. Right now it's a situation where if I have the ace, I bluff it. And right now, if I had the 10, or if I had the queen, whoa. Now this is interesting. I do have a gutter, and a gutter is too, well, it's not too weak to call, but let's see if he believes me. Like, what does he have? Huh. Okay, so we need, we have 4 outs, 4 times 2 is 8, we need 10 times that. Can we get $70? No, we can't. I don't think we could get $70 10 times. We need $7 10 times. We're not good at this moment. The implied odds is not in my favor, so that was a blunder. That was not the time to raise your gutter, right? But that does set up for future where when I do have the nuts, he is not going to believe me because he just thinks I'm this crazy. This is a semi-bluff. I have a 50% hand. He may not believe me. I just need to flop good. Like that. Bet for value. Have him call me with ace high, or a deuce, or a 7. Good. 10, queen. Hopefully I'm still good. One more street and check the river. I hope he doesn't have 2 pair. Yep, good. He's spazzing out because he thinks I was bluffing. This is so good. This is exactly what needs to happen, is to have people not understand when I'm bluffing, when I'm not bluffing. 3, 4, 6. I'm not bluffing this hand, right? 3, 4. And the gutter bluff with the Broadway draw, that was what set up the queen hand where he spazzes out. Where he spazzes out and raises me with a 7. Like, do you think I was actually betting with air? Obviously you did. But even if I were betting with air, the raise there was incorrect because when I'm repping a polarized range, you should not be raising me, right? Because you make my decision easy. If I have a hand, I call you. If I don't, I fold. Ace 7. Not strong enough to 3-bet. This is a strictly check down line, and he's passive enough where I'll get to realize my equity on the river. But I do need to make a min bet. Please check so I can make a min bet on the river. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I bet $1? Yeah, it was set up with a future. You got it. Of course you got the fucking pocket pair. That's okay though. People get pocket pairs. The math on that is the math on the pocket pair is that it happens once in a while. Let's open up my... I hope you don't make a flush. Oh, you just made your flush. Am I gonna bluff? I'm not gonna bluff the flush. Oh, I have 3 threes. Is it strong enough to bet? He doesn't have a flush, but he thinks that... I don't know what he thinks. I don't think he could call. He still thinks I'm bluffing. My God. Wow, I had a full house. I didn't even fucking realize, because I was distracted by looking up the probability of a pair. I'm giving up on this. I hope my king high goes to the river. I don't know if I'll make it, but he's made it cheap enough. And now I have a gutter. And if he bets $1, I'll call. He's made his Broadway, he's saying. And I believe him. I am going to let him think I'm going to call. And then I'm going to fold, right? Okay. $3 for value, $3 for plus. So the calculation for let's make a hand like a set. Let's just try to flop something. 6, 7, 8, 9. See, this is a gutter. This is where I check raise. And I do need to keep up that bluff range. Okay, so this is the math, right? Your first card is any card. So that's any percentage, right? It doesn't matter. And then you need your next card to be the same. So now there's 51. 5% of the time you will get, this is a check raise spot, but this is bad, right? Because, yeah, good, he's thinking I'm fucking bluffing. Bet again, I'll check raise you again. Bet large. Too large. So 1 in 17 times you will get a pair, because your first card doesn't matter. It could be ace through, deuce. And then the next card, there's 3 in 51, which is 1 in 17. So 1 in 17 hands will be a pair, a pocket pair. Look at this, man. There's a straight on the board. You really have to worry about those straights. I think he's on a straight draw now. 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless he had 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll call one more street, and then I'm going to fold to the river. Look at this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not betting the straight. I wonder why it's listed like that. Why don't they put ace and 9? Like, they only highlighted the 7. They only highlighted the 7. The ace should have been highlighted because it's the kicker. I have a pair of 10s, which has a lot of showdown value. I'm not checking raising, but I do show the propensity to check raise, so it kind of keeps the guy in line from betting too much, because I will check raise you. 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 11. So there's 3 to the straight. $36. What do you think? I'm a fucking idiot? Did I show you any indication that I would call a $36 bet, sir? You're not playing very well, are you? So this equals 1 in 17 is 5%, 6% of the time, 1 in 17 times. 1 in 17 times you will get a pocket pair. And he's already had a bunch of pocket pairs, right? He's at 8s, 10s, which all beat my made hands. Alright, so what gear are we in? What is our perceived gear right now? Are we perceived to be more value heavy now? Not quite. I'm still in transition, but he's playing much more conservative now. And so I am going to bluff this. And I had him crushed anyway, so it's a value bet, I guess. I'm going to start raising 100% of hands to get my image back that I'm a maniac, so that it sets up for when I'm paid off. I'm going to continuation bet this because I have nothing else going for me. Okay, we're back in business where we're being perceived to be just bluffing 3 streets. We're going to barrel 3 streets. Ace deuce again. I mean 8 deuce. 8 deuce. I mean, I am not going to get cute with this one. Maybe I should. But that should have been on the flop. I should have dunked into him just to keep my image up in this heads-up match. Now I'm going to have to fold because I'm not going to raise him with no equity. Had I had any equity, I could have raised him, right? I'm raising 100% of hands, almost. I'm raising 95. I'm raising 90% of hands. Because 8 deuce is no better than 7 deuce. Here, what should we do? Value bet again, and then have him come over the top of me, which is fine. I need to see that. I need to see him having commitment to come over the top of me where he's fed up. I think I'll continue to poke him that way. I'll just continue to poke at him, poke at him, poke at him. I'm playing 100% of hands, sir. You should come over the top of me. You should come over the top of me. I don't think a continuation bet here would be credible. The continuation bet here would be definitely a good thing. I hope it's not credible. I hope it's not credible. I'm going to have to check this. Please check it. This stuff again. Now, did he make 2 pair? I think he made 2 pair, didn't he? I think he made 2 pair. He had like a 8 and then a king. I don't know. He's made his, 8 and a king. Oh my god, that's like full house, isn't it? I mean, this guy is not going to go for a whole stack without a full house. Here's my full house, right? Check raise time. Bet it, and I'll check raise it. And if you call, I'm gonna have to be really careful, right? I'm in check call mode now. Why did he check? I don't understand. I don't understand. I fail to understand, sir. What is going on? That he would do that. Oh, I forgot to raise 90% of hands. I guess 4 deuces in the 10% that I don't raise. This is right smack in the middle in the 50% range. So I am going to call. I am going to call and just play face up poker. Like, if he bets, I will call, but I'm not going to get cute. Like, if he made a jack, fine, sir, you can have the pot. But if you bet, I think I will call still. But 7, 8, 7, 8, 10. Do I bet here? Wow, he was bluffing. Wow, I'm impressed. He was not bluffing very well. What am I doing? I'm raising 100% of hands. That's what I'm doing. Yep. You, sir, have not adjusted. And I'm going to cut the session short. I don't know. I should raise him, right? If we're going to be raising, I'm going to dunk into him. I hope he hasn't made the flop. I hope he just folds. Now I'm going to give up because he doesn't believe me. That was my one attempt to keep him believing that I was... Wait a minute. So this gives me a great idea. Next time I have a value hand, dunk, check, raise, right? But not right now. Not with my image of being a bluffer. So I need to be doing that with my value hands. Dunk, flop, check, turn. When he bets, raise him with my value hands. Oh, I forgot. I am going to raise 90% of my hands, right? Yep, very good. This keeps my bluffing image intact. Good. We're doing good. We're doing good. And this is gonna look like I'm playing back at you, right? Come on. I'm messing with you. Good. I'm messing with you. And you bet I'm gonna fucking check raise you. And I'm gonna check the turn. No, I'm actually gonna bet the turn for value. I'm not gonna check my turn. Because he didn't have anything with which he could bet the turn, you know? See? This is perfect. Raising 100% of my range. Alright, I think I'm gonna take my son. What if I chat? So, do I dunk into him? Think I'll... No, since I'm about to finish the session, I'm not setting up anything anymore. If like I was gonna stay, I would have dunked right there, make him fold. But since I'm finishing the session, I'm not setting anything up. I just need to play kind of more face up because I'm not gonna exploit myself, right? If we're trading mistakes, those mistakes have to be going to the future for which I could trade. But if I'm not staying, have to go out to sun. GG. So, I'm gonna check my flush draw and hope I hit the flush. I hit a good turn card with which I have showdown value. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have the 6. I block the 6, but you make the 5, right? Good hand, sir. Why didn't I bet the 4 when he let's see if all right, that was a good session.